Greetings, friends and speed enthusiasts. Welcome to a new video.
Today, we will review the best qualifying runs of the 12-second cars from the second edition of the Christmas Quarter-Mile Drag Racing Cup in Barranquilla 2023.
We start with a duel between two Audi S3s, driven by Arturo Polo and Jean-Paul Pugliese.
The victory, thanks to the reaction time, goes to Jean-Paul Pugliese in his Audi S3. However, on the leaderboard, he takes the second position, as only the elapsed time (ET) is considered, which in his case was 12.369 seconds.
Meanwhile, Arturo Polo in his Audi S3 records an ET of 12.273 seconds, securing the provisional first position.
Next to qualify is Ronald Chavez in his BMW X5M.
Ronald Chavez in his BMW X5M records a time of 12.061 seconds, thus claiming the first position.
Now it's Omar Gonzalez's turn in his Audi RS Q3.
Omar Gonzalez in his Audi RS Q3 records a time of 12.114 seconds, securing the second position.
Next up is Cesar Navarro in his Chevrolet Camaro SS.
With a time of 12.465 seconds, Cesar Navarro in his Chevrolet Camaro takes the fifth position.
Now it's the turn of Alvaro Stefanel in his BMW M340i xDrive.
Alvaro Stefanel in his BMW M340i xDrive sets an impressive time of 12.055 seconds, thus claiming the first position by a margin of only 6 thousandths over the second-place finisher.
Following this, Arturo Polo takes another run in his Audi S3.
Incredibly, Arturo Polo in his Audi S3 records a time of 12.055 seconds, exactly the same as Alvaro Stefanel just achieved in his BMW.
However, Arturo Polo takes the first position as the tiebreaker, considers the second best record, and only the Audi S3 has it.
Now, we move on to a duel between Cesar Navarro's Chevrolet Camaro SS and Gilberto Prieto's Volkswagen Bora GLI.
Cesar Navarro in his Chevrolet Camaro does not improve his previous record, while Gilberto Prieto in his Volkswagen Bora GLI records a time of 12.350 seconds, securing the fifth position.
Next, we have a face-off between Eduardo Patron's BMW M240i and Omar Gonzalez in his Audi RS Q3.
Omar Gonzalez in his Audi RS Q3 fails to improve his previous record.
On the other hand, Eduardo Patron in his BMW M240i records a time of 12.892 seconds, placing himself in the 8th position.
Next, Jean-Paul Pugliese in his Audi S3 takes another run.
Jean-Paul Pugliese in his Audi S3 improves his previous record by 252 milliseconds, marking a time of 12.117 seconds, moving from the 6th to the 5th position.
The next one to make a run is Arturo Polo in his Audi S3.
Arturo Polo in his Audi S3 improves his previous time by 2 milliseconds, enough to break the tie and take the first position alone.
Next to qualify is Jose Prada in his Seat León Cupra.
Jose Prada in his seat León Cupra records a time of 12.240 seconds, placing himself in the 6th position.
Next up, Álvaro Stefanel in his BMW M340i xDrive will attempt to take the lead in the classification.
Álvaro Stefanel in his BMW M340i xDrive records a time of 12.050 seconds, 5 milliseconds better than his previous record, thus taking the first position by only a 3 millisecond difference over Arturo Polo's Audi S3. The parity we are witnessing is simply impressive.
Now we move on to a duel between Jorge de la Ha's Honda Civic and Eduardo Patron's BMW M240i.
Eduardo Patron in his BMW M240i does not improve his previous record.
On the other hand, Jorge de la Hoz in his Honda Civic records a time of 12.994 seconds, securing the 10th position. He then takes another run in an attempt to improve that time.
Jorge de la Hoz in his Honda Civic improves his previous record by 34 milliseconds, marking a time of 12.960 seconds. However, he remains at the bottom of the leaderboard.
Now it's Anthony Julio's turn in his supercharged Audi Q5.
Anthony Julio in his Audi Q5 records a time of 12.045 seconds, becoming the new leader of the table, with only a 5 millisecond difference over the second place finisher.
Next, Maria Estrada takes her run in her Audi S3. If you are enjoying the video, please support us with a like.
Maria Estrada in her Audi S3 records a time of 12.380 seconds, placing herself in the 9th position.
Now, the Audi S3 of Arturo Polo faces off against Álvaro Stefanel's BMW M340i xDrive, both aiming to take the lead of the table.
Arturo Polo in his Audi S3 withdraws from the drag race.
On the other hand, Alvaro Stefanel in his BMW M340i xDrive improves his previous record by 15 milliseconds, marking a time of 12.035 seconds.
This moves him to the new leader of the table, with only a 10 millisecond difference over the second-place finisher.
Next, Mili Montilla in her Volkswagen Tiguan makes her run. Mili Montilla in her Volkswagen Tiguan records a time of 12.942 seconds, securing the 12th position.
Finally, closing the classifications, Arturo Polo in his Audi S3 presents himself, aiming for the leadership of the table.
Subscribe and activate notifications so you don't miss our next videos. Arturo Polo in his Audi S3 improves his previous record by 39 milliseconds, marking an impressive time of 12.014 seconds. This moves him from the third to the first position on the table.
Thus, the qualifying sessions come to an end with 13 classified vehicles, with the top 4 qualifying in the same 10th, all with times of 12.0 seconds.
Now, all these cars will compete against each other for the championship trophy, but we will see that in an upcoming video.
Subscribe so you don't miss it.
Thus we come to the end of the video. If you liked it, support us with a like and consider subscribing to see more videos like this. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time.